Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new animated film, My Love Affair with Marriage. And this is from writer-director Sing Boman. And this film is such an interesting animated exploration of womanhood, and all through the lens of Zelma, who is our main character, who we see from literal conception. We'll get to that in a second, but from conception all the way through her life, trying to really come to grips with what she really wants out of life and the challenges of relationships and love and dealing with toxic people. And this film is fascinating from an animation standpoint. Their background things look kind of realistic. It looks stop motion, but then the people are hand drawn in a very distinct way, and it gives it such a oddly enough, this feels like Russian Adult Swim in the ways that the animation is so bold and different and takes this approach to it, and it's oddly weird and off-putting, but also engrossing. And it keeps cutting away to giving, one of the biggest elements of this film is that it keeps giving very technical, but thorough and understandable and digestible looks at specifically, how babies are made, how conception works, how menstruation works, and all of these things, how anxiety works and attraction works. And it's just this is like a health class, but I'm super engaged and really enjoying it. It's fascinating. It's this film should be shown to kids on some level, because you're going to learn a lot from this, and showing teenagers this in health class, it makes a lot of sense. And you have all these crazy over-the-top musical numbers as well that I felt like I was watching a Crazy Ex-Girlfriend in terms of what do they have in common? They sing about having periods and stuff like that. It's one of those kinds of things where it's this film tackles these potentially taboo topics in really accessible and interesting ways through music, through these animated depictions. And also Zelma, played by Dagmara Domenczyk, I loved her. She was great in her role with this vocal performance, and you fall for Zelma. You see her challenges. Her husband that she has, Sergey, who's a piece of crap and gaslighting the hell out of her. And you just want to see her get out of this toxic relationship. You have Matthew Modine and Stephen Lang who come in throughout the film as well, and it's a strong vocal cast. It's an intriguing story of a woman going through the challenges of love, and it does it in such a poignant way, and through this lens of these very creative musical numbers and the animation. And it tackles a lot of significant topics and themes in a direct but digestible way. And it's a fascinating film and such an engaging experience. It does slow and have a bit of a methodical pace at times, and also might be a little unfocused at times, but overall it's so effective in what it's trying to accomplish. It is the weirdest animated film you might see all year, but it still is able to deliver on such important and potentially challenging topics, and presenting it in a way that you take it in this weird film and process it, digest it, and understand so much more after watching this. And it also has a story and a protagonist we can get behind. But those are my thoughts on My Love Affair with Marriage. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.